Importers, exporters. This is a game changer. Introducing Blinkers, a smart business partner from zero to global markets. It covers from the ideas page, understanding the markets, pricing, commodities, how to even do exports, and way beyond. Let me give you a short demo of how exactly to use. Now, all you gotta do is log into Blinkus.ai, create your account, and dive in. So once you get started, you would be introduced to a dashboard where you can clearly understand what are the market analytics. You can ask anything to the agent, understand risk assessment, HS code wise lookup, and many more. Let me just dive into the chat feature. To give a short summary, what I would do is let me understand about a specific commodity like IR64 rice. Now I'm gonna just ask, can you help me identify different markets where I can export rice from India? So it doesn't even take more than like 5 to 10 seconds. So what it does is it collects data from customs, which you are already buying from n number of other outsourced parties and have zero clue of how to understand. So it collects data from customs, understands the real-time commodity movement overseas, and also links to the market insights based on the latest news coming up. So as we can clearly see, we have multiple options like West African region, Southeast Asian, East African region. We dive into what exactly in West Africa is. To be more precise, let me drop a question. Can you list the African countries to export this? Done. So let's say I'm a trader, I'm an exporter, and I want to understand which country should I focus specifically in Africa. And here is a list of top 10 markets. I understand that the Benin is top 1. So what does a trader do? Now this is where it gets interesting. A trader always wants to understand, or an exporter always wants to understand, who are the buyers and sellers in the market, how much volume is being traded, and what is the price movements. Why don't I simplify all that in a single platform rather than you buying n number of subscriptions, paying lakhs of rupees, or depending on referrals or any of the brokers for your global trade? All you gotta do is just ask Blinkers, can you give me top, let's say, 20 buyers of IR64 rice in Benin for Indian exports, along with price and volume moments. Done. This ideally takes 20 seconds for you to understand which market you need to focus, what are the volume movements, who are the top buyers or sellers whom you should target, and what are the fluctuations in the global market. Now here we have a list of all the buyers. As you can clearly see, for example, you understand total volume, what they do, monthly average, and then what is the average price of the commodity which goes. Now if I want to dive a bit deep, which is one of the best part what any trader wants to know, how can I reach out to this guy? How can I find the contact of my buyer without paying any additional subscriptions and other stuff? So this is where you need to come. All you gotta do is, can you give me contact details of this particular buyer? And done. No need of directories, no need of cold reach outs, no need of depending on some external agencies to do the job. Just In 10 seconds, we have the details of the buyer, the telephone, mail ID, who are the key decision makers, what exact varieties do they do in terms of procurement, what are the different ports where they deal with. Now, this is not just with respect to one particular buyer. This is with respect to all commodities, be it any import or export. All you gotta do is ask Blinkers, a smart AI trading tool for your global trade. Your partner throughout the journey. Blinkers.